Hey, what's going on? Nioh 3 just got update 1.040.03, and this patch is one of those nice cleanup updates that actually feels meaningful the moment you read through it. On the gameplay side, they made it easier for Ninjutsu Thundering Calamity to connect with enemies sitting at lower elevations, which is the kind of change that sounds minor until you remember how annoying elevation issues can be in a fast action game. They also increased the damage on the ninja skill Pufferpuss technique, which means ninja builds got a little more bite. The explanation for Rising Tide on the single sword's Reverie set bonus was rewritten to make the target of the effect easier to understand, so that should help a lot of players who were reading the effect and thinking, wait, who is this actually helping? They also adjusted hidden tea house donation rewards, so accessory icons now show up for each style when that reward type appears. And they added a new setting that lets you choose whether equipment that can be disassembled from material essence should be automatically disposed of. That is a very welcome quality of life change because it reduces menu clutter and saves time when you are sorting gear after a run. On top of that, the update goes deep into weapon fixes across both samurai and ninja styles, including sword, dual swords, spear, axe, sestuses, talons, kusarigama, dual ninja swords, hatchets, and tonfa. A lot of these fixes are about attacks not behaving the way they should, combo inputs triggering the wrong follow-up, martial arts not landing properly, gauges not filling when they should, or certain moves being blocked, skipped, or misread by the game. For example, sword users got a fix for swift step heavy not applying elemental effects correctly, dual swords got a fix for dodge to attack transitions triggering the wrong strike, and spear users got a fix for spear flourish being blockable even after a successful max ki pulse. That alone already tells you this patch is aimed at making combat feel cleaner and more dependable. And honestly, the longer list of fixes is where you can really see how broad this update is. Axe players got several corrections, including Darting Blade being repeatable when it should not be, Soul Devourer sometimes facing the wrong direction, an unintended martial art firing after spinning slide, and the ninjutsu gauge, arts gauge, and spirit force gauge, failing to fill after hitting enemies with retreating axe. Sestuses and talons also got attention with fixes around opportunist input behavior and dancing kick not always triggering when it should. Kusarigama and dual ninja swords got hit detection adjustments, so moves like Leaping Strike Fire and Cloud Splitter Fire connect more consistently, and dual ninja swords also got a gauge-filling fix after Cloud Splitter Fire lands. Hatchets saw fixes for mid-air martial arts after a mid-air dodge, death from above water not always hitting, and Dragonfly being repeatable while ki is depleted. Tonfa got a pair of fixes around combination input martial arts not triggering correctly when custom settings were changed, or when movement happened in mid-air after Sacred Fire. Then there are the broader gameplay fixes, and these are the ones that keep a patch from being just a combat tune-up. They fixed issues involving item use while moving and using summoning seals under the more the merrier, prevented certain ninjutsu counts from failing to increase under ninjutsu link, and corrected a case where grapple could trigger instead of martial arts when toggle grapple and martial arts was enabled. They also fixed progression blockers, which is huge because nothing kills momentum faster than a mission that will not advance. The notes mention fixes for boss battles and lesser crucibles that could become unwinnable, problems with doors not opening in Shogun's Journey, spikes in lesser crucibles not being destroyable, locked chests reverting, story scenes not progressing properly, and characters or merchants not appearing when they should. There are also fixes for clan state issues, title count mismatches, wrong Amrita totals in expedition records, and even an issue that could leave the game crashing on PlayStation 5 Pro when using the Ukiyo-e photo mode filter. On Steam, Team Ninja adjusted the timing of FPS changes to reduce lag when FPS dynamic adjustment is enabled, fixed screen lag with joystick controllers, fixed the frame rate cap issue tied to dynamic resolution settings, and even fixed Arabic text input on text screens. So, when you step back and look at the whole thing, this patch is less about one giant headline feature and more about polishing the experience in a way players will absolutely notice over time, especially if they've been dealing with weird attack behavior, menu friction, or progression snags.